Why is there something rather than nothing?
What? What do you? What is that in reference to?
Why is there something rather than nothing? Like why is there why is there matter? Why is there energy rather than nothing existing at all?
Oh my God! Can we redo this? Mind or oath?
Yes, everything you say will go into the court of law.
Okay. Well, in that case, I say there's something as opposed to nothing, because nothing. There's no excitement in nothing. You know?
Oh God. Uh, why are we here? Like what?
Why is there anything at all and rather than nothing existing at all?
Because I believe God created everything.
Okay. You want to elaborate on anything? Or?
Like how? Well, I mean, I've always believed that. I have a different belief than most other Christians. A lot of Christians believe that science and God can't be together that that a lot of Christians believe that the Big Bang isn't real, but I think that the Big Bang is was facilitated by God,
Okay.
and that's how we became to be. I believe it was nothing. I don't think anything was by chance.
Gotcha. And can you like fathom nothing? Like what is nothing?
I don't know. I just think nothing's just darkness.
Just darkness? But isn't darkness something?
Darkness is the absence of something.
But darkness is something, right?
I don't think so. I think darkness is just the absence of light.
So no light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can you ask me the question again?
Why is there something rather than nothing?
God. I'd say if there was nothing, we wouldn't know.
Is that your final answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you ask me the question?
Why is there something rather than nothing?
If there were nothing, we would not know.
If there was nothing.
Because
We would
I'm
not
including us under something.
Okay.
So
So the act of thinking of nothing, that's still something?
you lost me.
Because when you look around, there's always something close by or something in front of you instead of nothing.
I'm saying why is there something though?
Why?
Yeah, why? Instead of just nothing at all.
Because I don't know. It was created by someone or something that
What
put it
created
there.
that? What created that something though?
More intelligent being probably.
But what created that more intelligent being?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, I would say God.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would say God created
Okay.
everything.
So, has there always been something? Which is God?
Yeah.
There was never nothing at all?
No.
Okay.
There's something rather than nothing, because if there was nothing, we wouldn't know that there could have been something.
Same thing I said.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we can never fathom nothing.
We could never fathom nothing, because in order for us to fathom nothing, we would have to have something first.
Like, what would you say the closest thing is to nothing?
Outer space.
Outer space?
Yeah.
Isn't that something though?
I mean, it's space, so yeah, technically, but I guess like in a black hole, there's no matter, right? A vacuum, like
a
a.
black hole is like the densest matter it can be.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, well, a vacuum then, because there's no matter, there's no air.
Okay. So we can just never know what nothing is.
I think we can know what nothing is, but only because we have
Try answering why though, instead of just saying we can't because we'll never know what nothing is.
Why?
Is there something? rather than
Why is there
nothing?
something? I don't know. It's almost like someone, something, some power intended for this to happen.
But aren't they something?
They, as in the person,
Or
or
whatever this force thing you're talking about.
yeah, they are.
But something had to create them, right?
But there's also something that had to create. No, I don't think something had to create because something can't come from nothing.
Something cannot come from
Yeah,
nothing.
so there always had to be something in the beginning to be the unmoved mover
The beginning, you said though. Beginning of
before time,
so before time.
before
there
the
was
space-time continuum.
nothing. That was nothing.
No, there was something, and then there was an unmoved mover who set everything into motion.
Unmoved mover, which is something. So there's always been something.
Yeah.
You don't believe in nothing.
Because if there was only nothing, we wouldn't be able to define it as anything.
If there was only nothing, we wouldn't be able to define it.
Yeah.
But we're something, right?
Yes, we
There
are.
is something.
There is something, and there's also nothing.
What is nothing?
You can't, there's no words for it,
There's no words.
because there's nothing.
Completely absence of anything at all, or any concept.
Yeah. Although that's kind of something, too.
That's what. Yeah. You try when you put anything on it, it turns into something.
Yeah.
But why is there something rather than nothing though?
Because if you make a word about something, it becomes something instead of nothing.
Okay. But let me back it up. So why is there something though, instead of nothing existing whatsoever? This concept we're trying to wrap our head around. Why is there nothing?
Well, I guess if there was nothing, there'd be nothing to talk about it. There'd
Okay.
be nothing to observe it, nothing to define it.
But you've already said to me that there is nothing that exists though, right?
Yeah,
So how did something come about?
that's a good question. I mean, a lot of people they go to God at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
I'm not religious, but I would say, yeah, some kind of higher power had to create something if there was nothing before something.
So you admit there's a higher kind of power, which is something, right? That
Yeah, some kind of mysterious.
But what created that? Which is something.
I don't
right?
know if anything was created. What if everything has already been here? What if there was always
So
something?
there was always something.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's like
So
it's
there's nothing. There's nothing. There's no such thing as nothing.
maybe like dark matter.
That's kind of something though. That's matter.
Yeah, right. We call it something, and it makes things
It's
move around
weird.
it.
It's-
Yeah.
We don't know what it is, but
Right.
it's something.
Right. Yeah. So I guess there isn't any nothing.
Thanks, man.
What else would there be?
What else would there be?
Yeah.
Well, there is something all around us. What is nothing?
It's the absence of something.
Okay. So you think nothing exists though?
Nothing does exist somewhere, but not here. Here, there is definitely something.
Where's nothing?
Somewhere else.
Where's somewhere else?
Everywhere.
something?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep.
Is that something though?
It's relative. It's relative to where we are.
But that is something though, right?
I suppose it must be.
So there's no such thing as nothing?
And there certainly must be as well.
There certainly must be something.
As nothing, yes.
But we already declared that
Reality
There's
is
nothing.
only perception.
reality is only perception. And
If there was no one to perceive it, it wouldn't exist and there would be nothing.
Okay, so the fact, if we didn't exist, there'd be
If nothing was here, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a
Is
sound.
that nothing though?
I mean,
With
if
no
no one,
With no conscience, it
how
would be
relevant
nothing.
Is it if there's nothing, nothing and no one to perceive it? How relevant is it? The question wouldn't even exist. You wouldn't be with the microphone.
Okay, so you're saying without any humans or consciousness, and we weren't here at one
That would
point,
be nothing.
Can we look back in time though and say that dinosaurs existed when we weren't there? Isn't that something though?
I suppose we can speculate.
Wait, repeat that.
So what I'm saying is, if you're saying without us around, there.
Not us, but nothing. Without anything to
With-
perceive it. So it's just not us. What is us? When you say us, what does that mean?
I'm saying consciousness. If there's no such thing as consciousness, there's nothing.
What do you define as conscious?
Us
Like,
interpreting something.
what about creatures?
Creatures? That's what I'm saying. So
What-
there was creatures
us.
back then, right?
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
that's something, right?
Yeah, they were
So
perceiving.
there was something.
Do you have a bigger question? That's Do you have something that's like you're getting towards? I feel like that's you have a more prominent question. This is leading to perhaps.
No, this is the project. And why is there something rather than nothing?
Why? So the question is why.
Why? Yeah.
Wow, that might be a little more difficult to speculate on.
Yeah.
Maybe because there must be. Like if there weren't, then we'd never know it, and nothing would ever know it. So there has to be something so that anything can be aware of it. I mean, I don't know. Anything can exist. Like a rock can exist, and we can exist. Things though, like the only difference is like we know we exist. Like a rock doesn't know it exists. So there has to be. Maybe there always was something before there was conscious life. But things though, there is conscious life now, and we are aware of it. And if you look at conscious life, and like there is a finite amount of time. There is a beginning and an end to like all of like life, and as we know it. And compared to like the infinity that was before conscious life and that will be after conscious life is ever around, then that expanse of conscious time is like compounded into this infinitely small, like in comparison to the infinite expanse beyond and either side. It's like it's infinitely small. It's reduced to like a single point. It's like that is all of existence. Everything is happening at the same time. It's not linear. It's
So you're
like
saying
this
there is something
conglomerate.
outside of this consciousness, but we are these weird little grabs into reality interpreting it.
We are singular vessels that are, I don't know. Yes, we're just singular vessels that are.
So there's nothing though. There's no such thing as nothing. You're saying there's always something.
There's a balance, I suppose. There must be.
So there is nothing though.
I would reckon so somewhere.
Somewhere.
Maybe
Which is
every.
something.
Dang.
It's-
I think the joke is to see how long he can get you to do this. That's his.
Oh no! Wait, it's on the back of his shirt, isn't it?
No, I didn't
How do you know?
No, that's a burger shirt. No, that's a
I work
burger.
at Chili's, dude.
Ah, I like Chili's.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Because there is something.
Because there is something.
Because there is. Why is there something rather than nothing?
Yeah.
Damn, that's good. Can I cuss?
Not too much, but yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Really, I don't know.
What the fuck kind of question is that? There's something because men are nothing. Men suck.
Cool. Got it. Why is there something rather than nothing? Nothing? Okay.
There's never not nothing. There's always the presence of something. The absence of nothing is never nothing.
So nothing doesn't exist.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying if there's no stars, no planets, no nothing, there's still like particles in space that are like just atoms, electrons.
Well, there's never not nothing.
There's never not
never
nothing.
from a scientific viewpoint, nothing is never existent.
What about the before the Big Bang? Was there something before that?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not well read enough for the Big Bang.
Okay, but you always think there's something. Nothing doesn't exist to you.
From a literal standpoint, no.
From a literal standpoint.
From a literal standpoint,
What about a spiritual standpoint?
From a spiritual standpoint, I feel like there is something as well.
But for a spiritual standpoint, is there nothing?
When you say nothing, what do you mean?
when I mean nothing, I mean something
Like something that's tangible or something that's intangible? Is that what you mean? Like the actual tangibility of an object?
nothing. You can't. There is. Try to fathom nothing. Like what is?
I don't think that we would be aware there would be nothing. If there was nothing,
We can never interpret nothing.
complete nothingness, yes, I think it would be something that would not be able to be interpreted. I don't think
You said
we.
it was something though. Something is nothing. It was something that we can't interpret, which is nothing.
Well, yeah, I did say that. I guess. I guess nothing would be. Ultimately, I guess it would be a state of mind since we wouldn't be able to comprehend it.
So nothing can only be the state of the mind of a human interpreting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess would probably be the most rounded answer.
I like that answer. It's good.
What does something mean?
Something is, everything in here. You, this blanket, whatever.
What do I say? I don't know. Wait, give me a minute.
You can't get a minute. That's the
I
point.
want to know what this is about. What is this?
It's a project. I'm just getting answers.
Am I supposed to say God?
Oh, if you want,
We're not trying to point to anything.
Yeah.
We want your thought.
So you think God created something?
No, I don't know that I believe in God.
Okay.
I don't know. This is hard. No, don't.
Tell me when you give.
Can I have a different question?
That's the question for the whole thing. So.
Can someone else answer the first one?
Okay.
No.
Oh, Jesus! I'm not gonna hit you with it.
No. What's the question?
Why is there something rather than nothing?
I can't answer.
You have no idea.
No, I don't.
So how do you think that we got here? Like Earth,
I don't know.
us.
We evolutionized.
You think it's evolution? That there's something?
Evolved, I mean.
Evolved, yeah.
Yes.
But what was before evolution, before life, was what, atoms and matter? That's something, right?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Oh, it is something.
It was something.
Well, matter is something, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying, why is there something rather than nothing?
I don't know.
Alright, you don't know.
Because if there was nothing, then why would we be here?
If there was nothing, why would we be here?
Yeah.
So yeah, we are something, but you don't think there's nothing? You think there's only something?
I don't believe in nothing. There's always something.
Nothing is the absence of something.
Okay.
So something always has to exist, and for nothing to exist, so therefore everything is something, so nothing doesn't exist.
So nothing doesn't exist at all.
No.
So what created something?
Something's always existed.
So the concept of nothing is just a human concept that just doesn't exist.
It's like darkness is the absence of light, but there's not really true darkness because
would
light
be
is
something,
always
right?
there.
Yeah, darkness is something, right?
I guess it's like how you choose to believe something, like how you're raised maybe. It's like, religiously I believe in something. Like God made everything.
So you believe God made everything.
Right.
Okay, but what made God? Isn't that something too?
To me, that's just a fact of belief. I believe that God was the creator of everything, and I don't question it. It's just my belief.
Yeah, you have to believe that either nothing was merged into something or something always existed.
Nothing merged into something is always.
Yeah, so
in the base.
either nothing was here and then something just suddenly cropped up out of nowhere, because even if you're like, oh, the Big Bang, and then before that there was like Atlas, and before that, and like you just look at the universe as a whole, there always has to be something to create something else. So
Okay.
either nothing, something, or there was something all along.
So to get it straight, there's always been something and nothing doesn't exist. Nothing
Yes.
is just a made-up concept that we made up.
That's my answer. I like that answer. I'm gonna go with that one.
Cool. Awesome.